Hi guys, it's me Toffee Dog and I am doing another doodle book part. I have done some more doodles in here. I did some today and I did a few that will be going in my art book, so unfortunately I will have to tear those out. But I made sure not to draw on the other side of the page. That's just from the art trip I went to. And then let's start this off. So here I drew a balloon. I did a few more pen sketches, as you can see. This one's my favourite. So the little house plant. So this page is completed. This page was, I guess, literally was a doodle page to start my sketchbook off. Now the next couple are actually big doodles. They're not small ones like these. So let's... Okay, now this one I think is completed. I basically tried to draw my bed using just pen and not planning any of that out, just sketching what I saw. And I was so when I first started this, because I had never done anything like this, I was inspired by an artist on YouTube who did this as part of her Inktober, but obviously this is not ink, this is pen. And yeah, I just try my best to capture everything. There's little shading, but at the top of the bed here you've got one of my cats. Well, toy cats, not real ones. Here you've got my tiger cushion, my folder, my remote down there. The plate took a while to do, quite a bit to get the circle and other bits and pieces. I think it turned out okay for my first attempt at something like this. But let's turn over to the next page. Okay, so the next page is I took a photo of myself. I don't think I'll be able to put it into the actual video. And then I sketched out my face, but instead of doing it in realistic tone and doing it in pencil, I decided to choose about 3 different colours and to do it in a pop-up style. As you can see, it's not finished yet, but this is a self-portrait. I will have it finished, don't you worry. This is the problem I'm trying to combat with my art, is finishing it and not leaving it like this. I need to get into the habit of doing. So these are the first 3 pages. I think the next drawing is the ones I did for my art book for the Tate Modern, which is where I went on Friday. It was amazing, but I'll talk about that. No, it's okay. Now this one you can just about see. This Wednesday I went with my mum to Cell Group, which is basically just a group of people that I know from church, and we get together just to have a fun time, hang out. And we went to this park. It had this beautiful house, which one part I decided to sketch out, and I will continue to do in watercolour. It's very hard for the camera to focus. I have to move it very slowly so you can see. As I say, I'm hoping to do this in watercolour because it's a faint sketch. So yeah. Oh no, it's alright, you can see a bit of it. Okay, the next one is from the Tate. This is a quick sketch of one of the pieces I saw in there. I can't remember what it was called. Hold on, I shall look it up on my phone. Because we went around the Tate to do some research for our course. And she said take as many photos as you want. And this, I believe, is going to be one of my main pieces I'm going to put in my sketchbook, because my topic is genre and transience. So hopefully, there we are. William Eggleston, 1939, untitled photograph from the series Crimes 1970 to 1973. Is a photographer who took photographs of the everyday world he sees around him. So that was one of them. The original I can't put in because I've got all the photos on my phone, so I don't think I'll be able to transfer it. But it is just, I mean, I really liked the picture and I liked the car on the roof. Everything else was in place and looked normal, but then you just had this random car that looked all beat up and it didn't look like it was in the right place amongst everything. So I decided to draw that. And since I'm doing about transience and genre, and since obviously photography is the genre, now give me a break here because I cannot draw people. I have not drawn on this page because, as I said, I will be taking this out. for my sketchbook. This is a very quick observational drawing again of, I think it's the ballet dancer, but I think it's called the 14-year-old ballet dancer specifically. Yeah, sorry, not ballerina, little dancer age 14, which is cast out of wax sculpture. So I know it doesn't look very much like her. I sort of cut off a bit here. I should have moved her right at the top so I could get all the features. But again, these are all just quick sketches. I mean, she asked us just to do some quick observational sketches, not some detailed ones. Then the final one has to be my favourite I did out of the three, because I'm looking into doing, I guess, fantasy or monsters in literature as my topic is genre. So I'm hoping to do that if everything works out and it all links in. I'm just trying to find the name of the piece, because this is part of, I guess, the propaganda part of the Tate Museum. There was a little part where there was loads of pieces of art based or using newspapers and media, and this is one of my favourites, so I had to sketch this out. It's not the full picture, this is just one of the vultures in the picture. There we are, John Hartfield, 1891 to 1968, Madrid. So yes, the fascist vultures lingering above Madrid but held off by bayonets is one of the most recognisable of Hartfield's photo montages addressing the Spanish Civil War. The siege lasted from the late 1936 through to the end of the war in March 1939. Yeah, so I just really liked it. Actually, I'll show you. This is the original piece, and I drew this bird from about here. I say about here I cut off. I tried my best. Again, quick sketch. Oh, okay, I've got one more sketch. Today I managed to go to church. There's Bruno. Managed to go to church, and our church leader wanted us to write down what the topic meant to us, which was about, oh, I don't know, it was about God being the vine and us being, you know, coming off that. Now, this is my friend's drawing, this is my friend's drawing, this is hers as well, and that's her little leaf, which I think is really cute. She's my best friend. This is my attempt at this logo that involved this vine. I'm not quite sure what logo it was, so we both tried to do it. That was her attempt, that was mine. I'm not over keen on that, but I told myself I'm not going to rip out any pages. This is my favourite. I did a coloured vine with some grapes and some leaves, so I tried to get some angles in and different shaped leaves. This is, I draw these shapes a lot. If I get bored, I'll just draw these, and then I just added some leaves in, some circles to be the grapes, because I was like, this needs to link in. I'm going to be showing this to the rest of my group. And there we have just another, well, not another, just a random leaf, nothing to do with the subject. Just going to do a leaf and practice my blending with my pens again. So yes, that is it for now, but hopefully once I remove the stuff from my sketchbook, everything will fall into place. I might add some things to here, but I'll keep my friend's drawings because I don't want to get rid of them. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. They're coming along. I need to finish off that piece and take those out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this sketchbook, and I'll see you next time once I've done a few more drawings.